So again, it's going to be a tough game, and I know I've said this for the last couple of episodes, but this is the biggest game of the series so far. Hello and welcome back to Curb FM and another episode of the Amsterdam Wonderkids on Football Manager 2020, and today it's time for the knockout rounds of the Champions League. And since the last episode, I've played a ton of games. I'm not even going to bother showing all the highlights because we'll be here all day. But we've been on a massive win streak. As you can see, we won 12 in a row until the last game in the league where we played FC20 and we lost 2-1 just before the knockout round. So hopefully that doesn't kill any momentum that we had, and hopefully we can continue our winning ways today against Atletico Madrid. I was going to come back with a January special, but it just wasn't that exciting. I did record some bits for it, but not a ton happened, so I just scrapped that episode and we're going to go straight into the big game. And as an update for how we're doing in the league, we are still top, and we have been pretty much all season. We are currently 7 points clear of second place, and we're cruising. We've got 10 games left, and I'm fairly confident that the league is going to be wrapped up within the next maybe 6 or 5 games. We're also into the final of the Dutch Cup, and we will be facing either AZ or FC Utrecht. So we're actually on for the domestic treble here, and hopefully we can get the quadruple by winning the Champions League. But to do that, we need to go through a very, very strong team in Atletico Madrid. They are currently second in La Liga, so it's going to be a tough one. They're ahead of Barcelona, only 3 points behind Real Madrid. But before we get into the game, I'm just going to run you through what happened during the transfer window to update you on how the team is looking. So, in terms of players being sold, we eventually sold Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, and he's gone off to the UAE for €500,000. Another player that left was Benjamin Van Leer. He's joined Birmingham in the Championship in England, and we got €2 million for him. And someone else that wasn't playing that's gone to the Championship for Huddersfield this time is Zakaria Labyad for €3 million. Then we got rid of Louis Olayula for the exact same reason for €4.5 million. And then we got rid of 3 youngsters from the B team that were taking up space. They've all gone to other clubs in the Netherlands. 2 of them went to AZ and 1 of them went to VVV Venlo. And finally, another youngster that has left is Danilo Pereira. Again, I don't think he's going to reach his potential at the club. So he's gone back to his home country of Brazil for €500,000 as well. And we've ended up spending all of this money and some more on our new striker that's going to replace Huntelaar in the team. And he's now our new starting striker. Well, he's going to switch between him and Tadic at least. And his name is Odsun Edouard, I think is how you pronounce it. And a very good striker. He is the top scorer in the Champions League at the minute for his former club of Celtic. And as you can see, he's got really good stats, good star ability. And I think he's going to get us a few goals and hopefully push us over the line in the Champions League. A great all-round player, and I think he's going to be a good addition to the team at only 22. Another signing that we've made is on loan, which is Tahiti Chong from Manchester United. And I'm hoping to maybe turn it into a permanent transfer at some point. He did come from the Feyenoord Academy, and he's came back to Holland on loan to Ajax. And as long as he doesn't cost too much, I think we're going to buy him. He's a great player, as you can see from his stats, and he's only getting better. And he's got a ton of potential as well. And another loan that we've brought in, this is the last player that we did sign, is Derek Boyata, and he's got great stats. He is 29 and he is on loan, but he's just a little extra backup for the centre-back role. He's not really going to start many games, but yeah, he's just there in case of injuries. We almost signed Justin Kluivert back to the club before Manchester United swooped in at the last second and took him away from us. We had a contract agreed and everything. He was well on his way. He was probably on the plane back to Amsterdam. Man United gave him a call and said, why don't you come and play for us? And he chose Man United over Ajax. This guy came through the Ajax Academy, and it would have been a great signing for only 11 million. He requested his transfer after we unsettled him. But then, as I say, Manchester United took him away. He would have been a great signing as well. We almost sold Promes as well, and he was on his way to China, but I'd stopped that transfer once the Kluivert one fell through. He was going for 20 million to China, so we would have made 9 million profit there overall for that position. The team is looking pretty much the same. I've sent some people down to the B team, like Pieri, and I've also sent Jurian Timber back down as well. So, but with that out of the way, let's get into today's tactics and lineup as we take on Atletico Madrid. We're going to start with the formation that we beat FC Bayern in the last episode. So the defensive midfielder has been dropped into the centre of defence just to make sure we've got more people back in position in case we lose the ball. Because obviously the defensive midfielder sits a little bit higher. But we want to just push him back a little bit. And we've got Veltman in that role. And either side of him is Martinez and Alvarez. And behind them in goal is Onana, of course. On the left-hand side, on the wing-back role is Blind. Currently, Tagliafico is suspended for the next match. But he will be back for the second leg. We've got Mazraoui on the right-hand side. In the centre of midfield, we're going to go with Marin and Taylor. Taylor's starting ahead of Van der Beek, who is currently tired, but he is sitting on the bench with 86% condition. And instead of a box-to-box role, we're having Taylor on a deep-lying playmaker role. And we might just change that to defensive, actually. We're going to still be attacking, mentality-wise, but we just want to, play a bit more cautiously. But we're still going to be taking the game to them with high pressing and attacking play. On the left inside forward role, we're going with Nashi Univar, the 16-year-old that has stepped up into the first team this season. He's now played 13 games in the Eredivise, 2 off the bench, and he's averaging a 7.43 in the league. And on the right-hand side, we're going with Ziyech, and up front is our new signing, Edouard. And as you can see on the screen, Atletico going with a strong team today with Morata and Diego Costa up front. In the midfield of the 4-4-2, we've got Vitolo, Sol, Koke and Correa. In the defence, we've got Hermosa, Felipe, Savic and Vasalco on the right-hand side. And in goal, they've got Jan Oblak. So again, it's going to be a tough game. And I know I've said this for the last couple of episodes, but this is the biggest game of the series so far. And hopefully we can at least get a goal away from home and maybe pull out a draw. But obviously we're going to be playing for the win today. But let's see how it goes. We're going to be playing in 3D for the first time. I switched to it a few games ago and I do like it now. I used to be a 2D guy, but we're just going to stick with 3D for a bit. With a free kick at the halfway line. And now Vitolo. And it's a good tackle there from Mazraoui when it's gone out for a corner. Can we clear it? Get rid of it. He's hit the post. And Martinez as well to clear it out for a throw in. And it's more pressure, but we've won it back now. Mazraoui tries to play it over the top to Edouard, but he couldn't get there. Now Koke finds Saul. Up to Morata. He's through on goal. Is he going to score? And he's put it wide. Not good. Look at the stats. They've been all over us so far. And I'm just going to take the assistant's advice and close down Koke some more. Now Blind up top to Edouard, and he's through on goal. Can he put it away? And it's saved by Oblak. Atletico just all over us now. And Blind is intercepted though. Can he find the ball over? He finds Ziyech. Ziyech bursts forward. Is he going to shoot? And he's hit it over the bar. We need to grab a goal and get that away advantage, I think. Even if it is a draw in the end. Vitolo, what is happening there? Is that not offside? Why was he in so much space? Oh man, what is going on there? Surely he's offside. No, look at this. What is happening there? Defensive line all over the place, completely diagonal. He's just onside. He's being played on there by Marin. Why is Marin over there? Look at that. The amount of space he had, the amount of time. And what is the keeper doing as well? Oh, shocking defending. And not the best start here. Blocked. And now Ziyech out wide to Univar. And he's got past his man. He's got past two. And he's brought down there by Vasalco. Surely that's a card. Ball in. Vitolo. It's cleared by Blind. Now Diego Costa puts it in. Tries to find Vitolo again. And it's intercepted by Univar. Now we're on the counter-attack. Edouard. He's tackled by Koke. Ah, come on. Now Morata. He's through on goal. And it's a save. And it's cleared by Marin. And now we are on the counter once more. Edouard. Come on, find someone. Taylor to Marin. Now Univar. Marin again. Out wide to Blind. Can he find the cross in? And it's tackled by Vasalco. Just can't get through. We've got another opportunity to break the defence now with Marin. He's been tackled by Saul. No, and he shoots, and it's gone wide. Taylor, Marin, Ziyech. Is he going to shoot? He's going to hit it, and it's gone wide. We're going to dribble less, and we're going to pass slightly shorter. We're just going to slow it down a bit. Let's just keep hold of the ball for a little while. And hopefully we can find a space if we just take our time. Now Blind finds the defender. Now it's cleared. Saul again. And bursting forward, he's going to find Vitolo. He keeps finding himself in a good position, Vitolo. Now Alvarez. Veltman is tackled in the half, and Diego Costa's put it wide. And Mazraoui has twisted his knee, though. I'm going to have to look at taking him off after this highlight, and it's a good block there. It's gone out for another corner. Well, we're just going to quickly make this change. And we're going to bring Dest on that right-hand side. And we're at half-time. I want to say that I'm unhappy. I expect you to show much better in the second half. It's as simple as that. And hopefully that will motivate them. And then take it back to Amsterdam in our home. And maybe get the win. If we can get a 1-1 and Ziyech is through and it's cleared. And now we've got a corner. Finds someone's head. Ziyech crosses it in. Runs straight to Vasalko, but not Martinez shoots. What is he doing? And Univar's twisted his knee as well. What are they doing to our players? I haven't really got anyone for that left side. Other than Tadic, but he's not exactly pacey enough for that role, I wouldn't think. We're going to go with it anyway. It's the only option we've got, really. At least for an inside forward. Back to Taylor again. Now Marin. Is he going to find a long shot? But now Blind. Back to Marin again. We're just passing it outside of the box. Struggling to get it through. Now Blind. He's tackled straight away. What is he doing? Saul. Correa. Block it. Block it. And for Salco, he shoots, and it's a good save by Anana, and they've still got the ball. Pressure still on, but it is offside there. Piling the pressure on in this second half. They've had 19 shots overall in the game. Now they're attacking again with Correa. Bursting past the defence, and he's through on goal, and Anana with a good save again. What about Hansen? He's got 4 goals in 5 starts in the league, so he could be our guy. Edouard just not stepping up. He's supposed to be the top goal scorer in the Champions League. Okay, we're going to mix it up. We're going to bring off Kenneth Taylor and bring on Hansen. We're going to swap Ziyech into the middle of the field. We're going to switch them over, have Ziyech in the attacking playmaker role, Marin in the box-to-box. And we're going to have Hansen... In fact, no, we're going to swap it back, have Ziyech on the right and Hansen in the second striker role. And move Edouard over to the right. With that said, we're going to have to put a defensive midfielder on as well. And we're going to put him on defend, though. As a deep line playmaker. And potentially see who fits there better. But yeah, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with Martinez and Veltman at the back. Just in front of Alvarez. Hopefully this can create an opportunity. And hopefully we're not going too attacking. We will be alright with a 1-1. It wouldn't be the end of the world. But I would like to get an away goal. Because it really gives us a bit of an edge going back to Amsterdam. Now Atletico again with the ball. Lorente shoots. Ooh, get rid of it. Ah! What's going on? It's like ping pong. What is happening? They're just in loads of space. Not man marking at all. I don't know whether it's set to that. And Lamar, what is happening? He's still in. So, and it's a save and held by Anana. Anana is playing well today, despite conceding 1, but he's kept us in it. He's at least kept us in the tie overall. And now Vasalko on the right hand side. Back to Morata, and it's gone wide. Come on, lads. We're just going to change the mentality to positive, just so we're not inviting too much pressure on ourselves. I'm going to take dribble less off, and I'm going to speed the tempo up. I'm going to man mark Morata as well, as suggested by the assistant, or Veltman, from the free kick. And it's intercepted by Lamar. It's just wasteful. It's gone out off the defender again for a corner. Are they going to find another one? Are they going to make it 2? It looks like they probably are at this point. And Lamar gets past his man, and it's well in by Ziyech. We're going to use a shout for the last few minutes. I'm going to say, get creative. Time is ticking down, and we're overtime now. Alvarez to Marin. It gives it away. It's just laziness. They don't look up for it when they haven't all game. It's ended 1-0 here in Madrid. I guess not the worst result, but as I said, I wouldn't mind getting the away goal, but that didn't happen. But we're still in the tie, I guess. It's 1-0. And yeah, there we have it. It's 1-0 to Atletico Madrid going into the second leg. If they score a goal at our ground, they're going to put themselves in a very strong position to go through to the second knockout round of the Champions League. But we've turned things around before, and we can turn around again. So make sure you join me for the next episode where we're taking on Atletico Madrid once again to see who qualifies for the next round of the Champions League. And let me know what you think of these signings down below in the comments. And hit the like button if you've enjoyed the episode. And make sure you subscribe with notifications on for more Football Manager 2020 content. And until next time, peace.